So I went to Comics Revolution. It was a like Comic Con in my area of the world, and very small. Didn't get anything really except for two games, but I did do a little recording. And with the way my phone and computer are acting, you're stuck with the little red, the little orange dot, and the copyright symbol. And I had to because they had no audio. Of course, they have the pops and the comic boxes and stuff like that. Patches, hats, pins. Now this guy, he always has nicer things like pins and that from when, because he also goes to Megacon a lot. And he goes to Celebration when it's in Orlando. A place for overpriced pops because convention centers do that kind of stuff. It's mostly just a look at this stuff. There's only one booth that had old stuff there, and that's all at the end. Wow, that is blurry as hell. Remember to thumb down. Oh, that was a McDonald's toy from Inspector Gadget. I pointed out. But holy hell, look at that fuzz. Did I ever correct this? Holy shite. Thing of wallets, thing of hats. I think I corrected it after this booth when I noticed it. Because I was with somebody, so I didn't want to. Yep, I was with somebody, so I didn't want to have the go back to different things because she really didn't want to be there in the first place. Little dragon statues and Pegasus horse things. And that was a free bag that he told us to take. A Deadpool. And a little mechanical dragon, which was nice looking to me. More pops lying on their sides, and some bootleg shirts that aren't really real. They're like printed. Some blankets. Some keychains. And Pokemon plushies. A lot of them. This was like a whole table of them and a whole bunch of boxes afterwards. Little Latias. And for the most part, I didn't buy anything. Like I saw things I probably would have bought, but I actually didn't bring any money with me. I only had $20, so. Comics, what these things were originally, just a bunch of boxes of comics sitting around and people buying them. There's nothing really I was looking for or anything. I was just looking, and that's where I am. Comic Con Revolution. It's only on Sunday because it's small enough. You don't need to buy a big. You don't need to buy both days because there's nothing really here. Batmobile. That was one of the things they had there. They also had the Ghostbusters people. And the 501st was there like usual, and the other groups. This guy at this booth actually had props from the movie, not that one, but the stuff inside the glass case. That's stuff like they built. I was talking with the guy. Don't know why I focused on that very much. Probably should have focused on the props, but, you know, wasn't paying attention to the recording. I was just holding the phone. Here's a booth that had old figures inside their glass case. This is probably some place I would have bought if I had actually brought cash with me. But I didn't, so whoops, oh well. And then a bunch of pops. Table of stuff. And music CDs from video games. This convention didn't have a single thing selling bootleg DVDs. So I guess online piracy has finally taken over. This was a comics-only thing. They had some graded stuff. Looking at the floor. And another booth with pins. 3 for $20. And yep, another thing of just pops. But as at conventions, overpriced ones. And they changed their price from Saturday to Sunday. Could you see the post-it notes? This was the only booth I actually bought something from, which was the 2 game things. Every game was $10 in their booth thing, they said. And here's the booth that had old stuff. The only one there. Stuff from Aunt Z, Toy Story 2, The Simpsons, the original Halo, Lord of the Rings movies, Independence Day. That was the art that my friend bought. Nice little Eevee art. And then more comics. And holy shite, remember to thumbs this video down. This was a horribly made video. But I need something to post, so why not? Have a good one.